I'm guessing that a lot of you are really happy to see that title because it has been a minute since I filmed a declutter video, a minimalism video where I show you the process of me decluttering and organising, and I am certainly in need of a declutter. It's coming into spring, summer now, and I just feel like a spring clean and I want to sort this crap out. This is my winter wardrobe and I'm not wearing a lot of it now because it is a lot warmer. And this is my summer wardrobe. I took it down from our cupboard, I think, last week, and it's been sat there because I've been meaning to film this video, but I haven't had the time yet. But today's the day. This is my summer wardrobe. I'm gonna organize it. I'm probably gonna get rid of a few bits, and it's gonna be good fun because I love doing this. It's my favorite thing to do. So if you're in need of a spring clean and a declutter, do it with me. I'm going to give you some tips and go back to the good old days when I used to make these videos all the time. I did film a few clips, I think maybe a month ago when I did a little bit of a declutter. I will include those if they're any good or if I still have them because I did get rid of a few bits. But after that, we'll get stuck in to the wardrobe. Okay, so this is my wardrobe currently. I have a system where I have my summer clothes in a box in the cupboard, and I highly recommend you do this, and I just keep my winter clothes out. So obviously this is not particularly a winter item, but I wear it underneath. Whoop! Good start. Good start. But that's something that's really helpful. So what I'm not going to swap my wardrobe over now because it's not anywhere near warm weather yet here in the UK. But before I do that, this is why I wanted to do this spring clean. I'm gonna clear out the stuff that I have because I haven't worn a lot of this winter. So now everything's on the bed in a mess. I'm going to put everything back on the wardrobe that I know that I wear and then leave anything that I haven't worn this winter and that I'm unsure of on the bed. So these are the things that I haven't worn very much this winter. So I got rid, or decided to get rid of this, which I think is really cute. It's a play suit with little, like kind of like a pinafore with like little bows. And I wore it out, and I wore it out because I hadn't worn it in the winter, and I thought, do you know what? It's time I wore this, and I just didn't feel myself in it. It reminded me of when I was at university, and it just didn't feel like me anymore. So when I got home, I thought, do you know what? It's had its life and it's gonna go. This is a velvet top. I really love this. I think I should keep that. Yeah, this dress is my only little black dress, so I think I have to keep this. Even though I don't really wear it, I just feel like these things come in handy, and I mean, look at it. So I think I'm gonna keep that. No, I'm gonna keep that. I do love this. It's very cute if you can sort of see a peek of it, because I don't like to wear bras. It's kind of cute. This, I'm not sure. I've had this forever because I love polka dots, but I'm just not sure. It's gonna go in the maybe, it's gonna go in the box. I'm gonna be brutal with myself because I literally think I've worn this maybe once. And then this I have had for an eternity, but again, I don't typically wear it a lot. There's no particular reason why. Maybe it's the colour, I don't know. Maybe it's because whenever I wear it, it's kind of like, what do I wear it with? I tend to only just wear it with leggings. This is gonna go the maybe because I'm not sure about this one. So I think that's quite a good success for that hanging wardrobe. There is one thing I'm looking at that I'm unsure of, that is this. This I got in a charity shop. In fact, everything you see here, pretty much my entire wardrobe is from charity shops. So if you're wondering where I go shopping or where I've gone shopping in the past, honestly, charity shops are the way forward. I've always been like this. Most of my clothes in the past I've bought from charity shops before I was ever a minimalist. I've been an avid charity shopper or a thrift shopper since I was about 14, 15. I've always been known to be someone who buys half my clothes from charity shops, and I've always loved it because it's affordable and because it's fun, because you find such unique clothes. And now I love it also because it's so much better for the environment and just ethically better rather than buying from fast fashion places. So yeah, this thing I'm not sure about. I think it's because it is a size medium, which I normally go for because I like things to be not fitted. I like them to be kind of like this, where they've got room. But every time I wear it, because it is this kind of polo neck, it makes me feel a bit, it's not flattering, basically. This is also going to go in the maybe. I'm being quite good here. So that's quite successful. I've got these 3 for the maybe, as well as the play suit. And today I'm going to try and fill up a box that I have in the corridor. I'll go get it for you. So this is a box that we got something delivered in the other day, my camera. And I'm going to try and fill this today, at least. This is something, again, that I would recommend you give a go. Try getting a box and try filling it. It make you kind of be a bit more honest and brutal, and setting yourself a goal like that can be helpful. Not for everyone, but it can be a helpful way to do it. I like to do this. So if you've been watching me for a while, you'll know what I'm about to do. You'll know what comes first. And that is taking everything off of this and putting it on the bed. That's the only way to declutter. Well, it's not the only way. It's my way to declutter, and I definitely would advise it. Maybe not if you have a lot of clothes, but at least get everything out from a certain category. So maybe you have a lot of shoes, get all the shoes out. Maybe you're decluttering your jumpers, get all your jumpers out. That way you can see everything you have, and it makes it a lot clearer rather than it being hidden back in the cupboard. So doing that is really helpful. I'm also going to empty that box onto my bed, and it's going to be a chaotic mess temporarily, but then it will all be organised and nice and tidy, and hopefully I should have a pile of stuff that I'm going to be donating. I changed my mind. I'm going to do this stuff first, and then I'm going to do the box afterwards, because I don't want to overwhelm myself. And I'm basically just going to put everything back on the hanger that I know that I'm going to keep and that's going to be in my summer wardrobe, and anything else I'll put in a pile that I'm going to be boxing away, and then in a pile that maybe I'm going to be getting rid of. I don't think I'm going to get rid of any of this stuff because I did that last month, like I said. But yeah, there'll be a whole heap of stuff like woolly jumpers that I'm just not going to be wearing until the winter comes around or the autumn comes around again. So let's get started with that. Definitely won't be wearing this in the next few months. Right, I now have a dilemma because I'm not sure whether to keep these out for the summer or not. You've probably seen this jumper 100 times on my channel. It is one of my favourite jumpers, and it was an accidental Christmas gift. My sister got it for Christmas, but this was a size too large, and I just said I'll have it instead of you sending it back because I love big jumpers. I think I should probably put it away because I have kept this jumper and this cardigan because they are more light. So this is a very thin jumper, and this is a cardigan that I can throw over some dresses or whatever if it's cold in the evening, because it's not like I live in LA or anything. It does still get very cold in England in the summer, but not so cold that I think I need this jumper. I've been noticing I've not been reaching for this kind of jumper. I typically will just reach for a hoodie or something in the evening if I want to snuggle up. And then this dress is one of those dresses that is kind of like a winter dress because it's long sleeved and high necked, but it's short. And it's kind of thick. I think I should put this away because I think that it is a winter dress, and I don't think I will wear it this summer. So yeah, I think I'll put that one away. And you know, it's not as if it's in a dungeon. It's still up there if I want it. So I have a few things to go in the cupboard, to go in the box, mainly jumpers. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items, and they're all pretty chunky. So if you're wondering why I do this, I find that it is so helpful for storage purposes, to save space and to make your space a lot clearer. So it enables me to have just the one hanging wardrobe rather than a gigantic wardrobe in my bedroom taking a lot of room. Also, I find that it really does curb spending and shopping urges, because when spring, summer comes around and then winter comes around, you see a lot of advertising and a lot of promotion for you to get a new summer wardrobe or to get new winter clothes. And it can be really tempting if you've seen all your clothes sitting there all year round, you get bored of it, you think, oh, I've had those for ages. But bringing out a box of clothes that you've not seen for like half a year really gets that same sensation of excitement and like you've just been shopping. I loved pulling out that box and rummaging through it. I've worn a few things over the weekend from that box because it was super hot here. Yeah, it kind of gives you that feeling that you've got new clothes again and you forget some of the clothes you own. So if you're struggling with shopping and being tempted buying new clothes in the summer or in the winter, highly recommend you split your wardrobe in half and you do this. I also have all of these hangers just to fill with clothes, so that's a good sign. So this is the box. It's got Alex's and my stuff in here. This is gonna take me back to our travels last year because these are all the clothes pretty much that I took with me on holiday. Also, bonus for me is when we moved here, my parents found a bag of my clothes in their house and they were some of my old summer clothes, and it was really annoying because when we went traveling last year, I was sitting there thinking, where are these clothes? Like, where is this play suit? I really wanted to take this with me on holiday. And I thought I must have just donated them, and that's annoying because I'm gonna have to buy some new play suits and new dresses. So it's kind of great that I've got these things back because I haven't worn this, for example, in like 2 or 3 years because it's just been hidden. I think it was just in a bag hidden in my old bedroom. This one does have a mark, but I feel like it's not necessarily that noticeable, and I might try putting a bit of bleach on it or something to try and get it out. But otherwise, it's such a nice little play suit, and because we are going to go on holiday in maybe like 2 or 3 weeks, this will be coming with me. I'm not sure about this dress. I've had this dress for a really long time, and I think that if you're an OG Madeleine Olivia follower, then you might have seen me debate this dress many a time because I like it, but also I've had this dress since I was maybe 18, so verging on 8 years now, and I don't know about you, but when you have something like that for so long, you wear it so much for so many different occasions, and it kind of represents a certain period of your life, and I feel like I've moved on from that, and as much as it's a pretty dress and I like wearing it and it's practical, I feel like I want to replace it with another dress. So I think I'm going to put this in the maybe pile, and over the next week I'm going to do a little bit of shopping on Depop and get a few things that I want to replace these things secondhand and affordably, so that I can feel like my wardrobe's had a bit of a refresh without going out and spending loads of money or without buying loads of things, and they're all secondhand. Every time I put it on, I just feel like I'm 18 again, and that's not necessarily a good thing because I just feel very young and it just doesn't feel like me anymore, as lovely as it is. Like, this play suit was one of the things that was hidden away, and look how perfect this little thing is for a holiday. And it was secondhand as well. It's from Topshop originally, and this will definitely be coming with me on our trips this summer. Right, so I think we found the first thing that I'm definitely getting rid of. This is just not me anymore. I tried it on the other day because I opened this box up. It's never really fit me properly. It's an awkward shape, and yeah, I'm just not really a fan. So this is going to be going into the donate pile. Another incredible Depop purchase. Secondhand is the way to go. It's a cross-back play suit that looks like a dress, but it's got shorts underneath, so you are sorted for doing any activity you want and nobody's gonna be flashed. So love this. This is going in the maybe. Not sure about this. Again, similar type of print to that dress. Don't know if it's me anymore. My Zero shoes. These are the perfect sandal. I love these. They're expensive, but definitely worth it. I got these before traveling last year and they held up really well. They're really plain, so they go with everything. If you're in the need for some sensible sandals, check these out. My little bikinis, I think I'm gonna have to replace these. I got these secondhand on Depop and they are really poor quality. I think that they were brand new, but somebody bought them online somewhere and they didn't fit her, so she sold them on Depop. And they were just a bit of a pain last year on holiday because they don't fit that well, they kind of ride up, they don't make you feel very supported, and I was always a bit worried that they were gonna snap. I think I'm gonna keep the black one just as a black basic, but I think the red one I'm going to get rid of because this one was a different fit despite being the same size, and it's a little bit big on me. And that is it. That is everything out of the box. Half of it was Alex's stuff, which is just over here. Let me show you. So this was Alex's pile, which I will show him later and ask him to go through. Also, I will ask him what he wants to put up in the cupboard because he's probably got some jumpers and woolly stuff he's not going to be wearing. And I'm now going to try and start putting some stuff on the wardrobe. Because this has been boxed up, I'm probably going to wash everything anyway, but I want to show you what I'm doing, so I don't want to have to wait for it to all to wash and dry because it all has a bit of a musty smell. Oh my god, what's happened?
What? Oh, turn it off.
Right, so I had to take a little pause because my camera broke, kind of, and the screen isn't working anymore. The camera's working, it's just the flip screen that you can see what you're filming has kind of, I don't know. We went to the camera shop, fingers crossed we'll be able to find a solution, but for now I'm having to kind of film blind, and I don't know if it's filming or anything. I've had to do this twice now because it was really dark. But anyway, I did film myself boxing this up, but it didn't come through. But yeah, I put all of the winter stuff in this box, and now I'll show you what I'm going to be getting rid of and donating. So these are the things I'm donating. The dress, like I mentioned before. This is Alex's stuff. He went through his summer things and they're all in the wash now, and this is one thing that he does want to get rid of. Also these two, like I showed you before. This skirt, I'm going to do what I've mentioned before in other videos, I think in my, well, in loads of videos, but most recently in my minimalism hacks video. And that is, I'm going to keep this for now with the thought in mind that if I don't wear it over the next few months, so in the summer period, I will donate it. This was in that box of stuff that was lost at my parents', so I haven't actually had access to it or used it in a few years. So I'll give it a trial run and I'll be able to tell when I wear it if I like it or not, and if I'm not going to wear it, and then I can donate it. Oh, this is the box actually. This is my box of donation stuff. So I might actually just have a quick look through this just to double check. So, oh, that's not a good idea, is it? When you do that, that makes you want to pick the stuff out again. No, these things do need to go. But I'm just going to have a little look and have a little think. So that stuff is all going for sure. And I've just remembered, we are definitely thinking of, if you came to our meetup, I'm thinking of doing a clothing swap sometime soon. So I'm actually going to save these clothes for that and not donate them. I'll just keep them in this box because we're thinking our next meetup should be a clothing swap. So what I just did then was I emptied the cupboard of all of my stuff, and I'm going to also empty the drawers under my bed, because the drawers under my bed, this one has all of our activewear and sportswear, and then the other one has our underwear. I'm probably going to leave the other one because that's fine as it is. But this one, I just feel like things need to be shuffled around a bit. As someone who used to be a shopaholic, I have ended up, as I've decluttered, with nice clothes but very few basics, because I never spent my money on basics. And if I had one piece of advice to you, would be to spend your money on basics, spend your money on clothes that will last you a long time. Don't spend your money on high heels and party dresses. Yeah, I'm now gonna empty this drawer and see where we're at with all the sports clothes, and maybe think of a different way of putting them in my drawers and my cupboards. Definitely need to replace my bike kit because it is wholly AF. So this is kind of what I've ended up with in the cupboard. So I have jumpers, and I've just kind of put Alex and my jumpers together because there's not very many of them. And then there's Alex's t-shirts, and then at the bottom there is, on the left hand side, that's just all my bottoms and mainly loungewear plus one set of jeans, and then my pyjama t-shirts because I do have a lot of pyjama t-shirts, and then I'm gonna put all of my gym clothes in that little spot there. They're mostly in the wash right now, and then my everyday tops. So you can see how lacking I am in everyday tops, and you can see how abundant I am with loungewear and pyjamas. So I definitely need to balance that out so I'm not constantly working in pyjamas and loungewear. So that is it, I am done now. My wardrobe looks really nice, and I'll definitely have to test out and see what things I'm wearing, and in the next month or two maybe either get rid of some things or put them away, because it is nice to have a kind of empty wardrobe. There's a lot of dark colours, it doesn't seem very summery. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see more decluttering videos, because I do have some sorting out to do. I have some decluttering to do in the other room in the office, so I was thinking of doing kind of like a mini series within the minimalism series, and starting with my wardrobe, working on to some of my office space, and then maybe even doing a video on digital decluttering. So let me know your thoughts on that, and if you're decluttering as well, and I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe, and goodbye, happy decluttering.